So why does Drake call himself the sixth god, and what's the symbolism behind it? Well, I think I know what it is. The physical reality is six-sided. You can move forwards, backwards, left, right, upwards and down. We live inside a cube. You are the cube, right? But what does Drake talk about in his music? Well, he talks about sex, lust, money, materialism, promotes that ideology of materialism, right? So he's the sixth god. That's what he promotes. He promotes materialism, which is the number 6. That's why 666 is the mark of the beast. It's when your soul is so attached to materialism, all you think, feel, and act towards is all the cube, the false reality outside of you, and giving no room and no attention to your true inside reality, to your soul, your root, where you came from, the awareness of the mind. So it's just all materialism.
11, 12. It's the heart chakra, 12. This is Jesus and the 12 apostles. Hercules is 12 labors. King Arthur is 12 knights. Blue shift. So if you look at your torso, your throat chakra is blue. Here is blue. And essentially these two colors are just a supercharged blue color. So your torso knows the science. You've got blue shift at the top of your torso, Taurus field, and you've got red shift at the bottom. So this is the base chakra. Here you'll have orange, here you'll have yellow. And these are the colors of hell, and the bottom of your body is called a heel. Your heel, or your soul, because this is hell. Hell is, well, you'll see this word in the word hello, hail, help, helios, helix. We're going to find that this is the double helix. This is everything from all kinds of energy.
There is a crazy reason why Jesus actually has 12 disciples, and it has to do with your brain. So I'm going to show you all of this. So your brain has 12 mind and body connections. Jesus, how does he spread his teachings? Well, he tells his 12 disciples, and the 12 disciples spread out across the world to spread Jesus's words. So that is mirrored inside the human brain and your body. You are the I am, the awareness living in your mind, and you command your mind. And your brain has 12 cranial nerves. So every command you give to your brain, it sends out electrical signals through 12 cranial nerves to control the physical body. Just like how Jesus gives his commands to the 12 disciples and they spread the gospels to the world. So it's a mirror of the mind and body connections of how the soul interacts with the physical organism. This is absolutely crazy. Why does Drake use the symbol of the owl for OVO? What is the hidden meaning behind all of this? So I'm going to explain this to you. In occult symbolism, different animals mean different things. So the owl, for example, lives in the nighttime. It can see very clearly in the darkness when there's no light. So it symbolizes seeing clearly in darkness, meaning they're illuminated, however they use it for bad purposes. For example, the owl can see from a high vantage point far above the ground, symbolizing an elevated state of awareness. However, it's always symbolized and used by satanic societies because it represents having high intelligence but using that intelligence for manipulation, control. So I'm not saying Drake is doing that, however his music is just talking about materialism and promoting sex, money and fame. But you know, I'm not saying Drake is that, but I'm just saying that's what the owl represents.
Behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. And now, lest he stretch out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever. Okay? The mythology is dealing with what those two trees are. The tree of good and evil is what? What is good and evil in universal law? In the universal law. Thank you. What is the tree of life? In spiritual physiology or anatomy is the cerebral spinal nervous system, is the tree of life. Okay. That is the tree that they were forbidden to eat from. The tree of life, which is in the middle of the garden. Where's the garden? What is this? Need, not desire, need. See it there? Okay, that's in the anagrammatic form. What we need is the soul, is the self. That's where the power is. That's where everlasting life is. That's where the knowledge is the soul, is the self. Okay? What the allegory is showing you is that reaching the spiritual nature is by going through the physical system of the cerebral brain, nervous systems, the sympathetic nervous system, and the autonomous nervous system that allows you to experience duality, both good and evil. That's what you experience on the third dimensional plane. When you go up the highway, the spinal cord, you become G-O-D. Okay? So they were kicked out of the garden of need. You see? Gives you passion and lust and confusion and sends you outside to satisfy your thirst. You see? Because after you were kicked out of the Garden of Eden, you had to do what? You had to till the earth, the dust of the earth, of which they are made. You see? You had to tend to the desires of the body, of the elements, of the minerals from which you were made.
Yeah. Fuck nigga. Yeah, yo trappy can't get right in, ho, I jump, man. You better not step across that gun line. Boss, I'm just trying to dodge one time. Can a nigga ball just one time? One time, just one time. My gun so big you through if I hit you one time. My weed so loud, all you gotta do is hit it one time. I ain't fucking with you boys, I heard you niggas one time.
I'm in my 501s dodging one time. Two freaks so let me fuck them both at one time. But for the third time, I got my 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Shawty, I gotta ride. If he ain't 100, keep him out your circle. He gon' put the man on ya. I'll be the one to murk ya. Fruit basket in the Swisher, I'm blowing fruity. I can get that midget for the low. I call it Stewie. I'm a family guy / hustler, street certified, and I put that on my mother. My gameplay style on all men at all, nigga. I am not just rapping. I done live that, where I live at. Y'all fiction niggas, the way I live facts. Sorry officer, no I'm not a drug dealer. Black cops wanna be white, I hate you fuck nigga.
Yo trappy can't get right in, ho, I jump, man. You better not step across that gun line. Boss, I'm just trying to dodge one time. Can a nigga ball just one time? One time, just one time. My gun so big you through if I hit you one time. My weed so loud, all you gotta do is hit it one time. I ain't fucking with you boys, I heard you niggas one time.
If a nigga want it, tell him come get it. Y'all talking about them birds, we looking for them chickens. On the block with the chickens early in the morning. Rain, hail, sleet or snow, even when it's storming. If he got game, I'm who he got it from. Blue get down and dirty, not the dirt is where he got it from. Ray Allen with the 40, nigga I'll shoot. Run in and murk the mic then walk out the booth. I'm ignorant, so the ignorance I won't ignore. We can fight or shoot it out, nigga, either or. I'm outrageous, I done ran out of patience. I declare war, no time to be wasting. These rappers scared of me, I got them terrified. I'm the realest and that's already verified. I stay very high, bubblegum, kush burning. It's It's been a long time, but yeah, I got a long journey.
Yo, trappy can't get right in, ho, I jump, man. You better not step across that gun line. Boss, I'm just trying to dodge one time. Can a nigga ball just one time? One time, just one time. My gun so big you through if I hit you one time. My weed so loud, all you gotta do is hit it one time. I ain't fucking with you boys, I heard you niggas one time.
If you're looking for me, I'm down by the bay. Hamo, Alabama, my city known for gunplay. A nigga come through stunning, acting like he tough. Fuck around and make the wrong turn and got his head buffed. Me, I'm about whatever I kill, that's what you're talking about. If what you're talking about don't make a profit, what you're talking about? I turn your volume down, blow some loud in your face. Cash flow, bank rolls, that's my fucking ace. Hood nigga, I'm nothing like the average. On some hood shit, I'm what this industry lacking. In these streets trapping, tricks tripping like I owe them some. I gave it all to you every time I made you come. I'm my own competition, a complete idiot. All I see is commas between every 3 digits. I'm getting it, and I'm giving lanes to business. Listen, getting my money gets my main addiction, bitch.
Yo, trappy can't get right in, ho, I jump, man. You better not step across that gun line. Boss, I'm just trying to dodge one time. Can a nigga ball just one time? One time, just one time. My gun so big you through if I hit you one time. My weed so loud, all you gotta do is hit it one time. I ain't fucking with you boys, I heard you niggas one time.
John chapter 14, verse 6. I'm sorry. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. This is Hinduism, which you've all learned in the Bhagavad Gita. 2 words, I am and me, represent that which is the Christ who dwells within the center. Hindu, Buddha, Krishna taught it, Jesus Christ taught it. How do I know that Jesus Christ... Now, you can sit here saying, oh, no. Jesus was saying, Jesus is the way. He wasn't meaning the I am is the way. That which is me, the center part of the mind is the way. He meant Jesus is the way. Here's how I can prove that he wasn't talking about himself. Are you ready? Go with me. Go with me. Page 869. John chapter 9. Excuse me. John chapter 5. Look at verse 30. What does Jesus say? I can of my own self do nothing. So how could he be the way if he can't do anything? The man's telling you. Jesus is telling you. Jesus is speaking. He says the way is I am. The way is me. The inner way. The conscious way. The single eye way. The take no thought way. The narrow way. It is not a man because he says I can't do anything. And he says the same thing that Krishna said. I am is the way. Me is the way. Krishna would talk to you in the Bhagavad Gita. He said, worship me, honor me, recognize me, know me, pray into me. He's talking about yourself. Because Krishna said in the last time we talked about the Bhagavad Gita, me, which is thine own self.
What happens to Jesus in the Bible? He is born of a virgin. In September, the Son is born of a virgin. He's crucified. December 21st, the Son goes through a cross called the Southern Cross. He's in the tomb 3 days and 3 nights. December 22nd, 23rd, and 24th is the winter solstice. He's born again on December 25th. The sun moves in its trajectory. 30 years after his birth, he goes into the waterman John. 30 days after December 25th, the Son goes into the waterman Aquarius. He goes on to select his disciples from fishermen. The Son goes into the sign of Pisces, the fish. He becomes the Lamb of God that takes away the sins of the world. The Son enters Aries that takes away away the cold of the winter. He sits at the right hand of the Father. In the northern hemisphere, the sun moves to the eastern sky of the right side, and summertime comes. He becomes the Lion of Judah. The sun enters the sign Leo, and it becomes the Lion, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. All of these things are the sun, the universe, the logos, proportion. Because inside of you, when you crucify the flesh through your meditation, when you separate from the thoughts and the pineal gland opens and the melatonin begins to flow, that which is the solar energy down here begins to rise just like that does. As a result of the crucifixion, it raises itself up to the pineal gland of the brain, which is Aries, and then it kicks over to the right hemisphere of the brain, and summer comes to your life. Spring comes to your life. All things become new, and the winter of your soul gives way to the newness of the summer of your life, and things begin to explode into life and rationalization and understanding, even to the point where you can come to grips with the fact that Jesus was the Logos, the 888, the all-encompassing universe, which means I understand now why he says, you will find me inside of you. And the things I have done, you can do because I am the Logos. You are the Logos. We are all the Logos. We have no reason to blow each other up. We are all 801. We are all Alpha and Omega. The pineal gland secretes melatonin. Jesus Christ said, if your eye be single, that's the pineal gland, your body will fill with light. Melatonin is a lightener. Now understand, these things in your mind, the systems, the glands, all of these things, in the Bible, names are given that represents them. Melchizedek is that which is the right hemisphere of your brain. If you wanted to say, who is Melchizedek, it's that holy, it's that emotional, it's that beautiful part that exists within you at the right hemisphere of your brain. The single eye, the pineal gland. The pineal gland is a real gland in the center of your brain. It's a sandy-like consistency. Through meditation, when you begin to meditate, it becomes hard-like, it becomes a stone, and it starts to vibrate and receives these electrical energies. That's why Jesus Christ says, if you don't obey me, you build your house on sand, and when the storms come, they'll wash you away. But if you obey me, you'll build your house on rock. The pineal gland is the rock of ages. It was placed there by a creator so that if you obeyed him, you could turn it on and it would start to send out energy through your body that would heal you and give you the energy and the understanding of God. It's inside of you. It's right there. Most people, it's like the sand on a beach. And when the storms come, since there's no foundation, it'll wash them away. But those who begin to meditate, the sandy consistency starts to form into a small stone, a cone-shaped like stone, and it will vibrate with the energy of electricity. And as Dr. So-and-so said, it will secrete light, melatonin, and it will heal cancer and heal the immune system, strengthen the immune system. I would get every person I could with AIDS, if I could round them up and get them in here, and we would meditate. And I would say, for God's sake, these are the instructions from the ages. Let us enlighten ourselves. Let the electrical energy touch the pineal. Let the pineal send the melatonin crashing down, and let the immune system burst forth back into life and destroy that horrible thing. So why? How can you say such a thing? Well, we're starting to get scientific evidence. The doctor from the New York Times said, yes, indeed, it strengthens the immune system. That's just the beginning of what they're going to find out, because God has constructed you to heal yourself. What is it? The sign over the oracle at Delphi says, to thine own self be true. Right.
To all the fellas in the house, I know you feel like this. I know you feel like this. I know you feel like this.
Give me some kid. Don't be standing with it. Give me some kid. Don't be standing with it. Give me some kid. Don't be standing with it. Give me some kid.
Turn around, bend over, shake that ass and drop it. Turn around, bend over, shake that ass and drop it. Turn around, bend over, shake that ass and drop it. Shake that ass and drop it. Shake that ass and drop it. I saw a pretty said I did. So she slid down the pole, then she dropped to a split. My eyes couldn't believe I had to check it again. My eyes didn't deceive me, then that girl got a feel. She rocked her like a shake and got that ass on the gym. The way she work her body got me grabbing my dick. I can't wait till she feel like I got her foot in my bed. No, I ain't trying to make her my lady, I'm trying to get me a feel. She got a cute face, silhouette with
Take the word slave and X it out of your psyche. Take the word money and blow it up in your brain as big as you can get it. Feel good about yourself, then feel that you are worthy to be rich. Because I'm going to tell you something that an earlier Moor told the Moors of 1920 and 23 that didn't get to be common knowledge about money and you. This, you see that? I didn't hear anybody go ooh and ah, so I figured only a few of you did that. Do you see it there? On the back of it, turn it over, sister. Look around the edges. You see a web design on the back of it. You see it? All right. Okay. The spider's web represents the zodiac. Now, to show you we're in collaboration with this body of Moorish science, I'm going to turn directly to the Bible to read this next verse. And King Solomon sent and fetched Hiram out of Tyre. He was a widow's son of the tribe of Naphtali. Okay. The widow's son is a who? Anybody? The widow's son is a Mason. Okay? You live in a Masonic government. The Masonic government, the Masonic lore, the Masonic knowledge comes from your ancestry. The ancient Moors of Europe. The ones that came out of Africa and conquered Europe. And gave them the knowledge and the culture that they have now. That's what your ancestors did in Europe. We don't live on the earth. We live between heaven and earth in your mind. That's where you live. That's where you think. That's where you dream. That's where you calculate. That's where you make your mistakes. That's where you examine your feelings. That's where you receive your visions. And that's where you think about yourself and what you think about yourself and others. It's no more a great mystery once someone tells you, you are God. Then you know your purpose. Educo educare. To draw out that which is within. Is to be about the business of becoming God. Why are human beings and human nature being bombarded with a rash of disease? So the healing power of human and divine nature will come out and express. That's why it's happening. And it's not going to stop until you start healing. It's no fancy statement. Physician, heal thyself. If you're reading that and the scripture's talking to you and you haven't been to med school, you got to figure out what kind of physician the scripture is talking to you about. The only thing you would have then would be what? Mind physician, meta physician. Heal thyself. Born with that power and that ability. Born with it. You can't buy it. And the white boy can't take it. Quit talking about what he's done to you, what he's doing to you. But quit giving him all your power. Quit giving him your mind. Quit giving him all of his strength. He done this and he done that. He ain't done much of shit but copied the stuff that your ancestors laid out for him. Take back your power. Quit talking about I ain't got and start claiming what you want. Quit buying into poverty and bills. Claim it from the universe. That's how you got everything else you have. Use your mind. It is your power. These are the 12 powers. This is all self-knowledge. This is all about you. And everything up here is in here. Every bit of it is in here. But you can't preach this. You got to explain this.
That's God's name. I am that I am. Why two I ams? Because it's YH, which is the male, WH, which is the female, in all, as Jesus said when God created them, he made them male and female. It is that part of all of us. The spirit and the mind. Male and female. Male mind, female spirit. Okay? He made them male and female. So his name is I. And so this, then through tradition, this YHWH started to be pronounced Yahweh. And that's how the word Yahweh came. God didn't make that up. We made that up. But when the religion moved to Europe, there was no Y in Latin. So it became I, and there was H, but there was no W, so that became V, and there was an H, and this I in Latin is pronounced J, so it became JHVH, and we made it Jehovah. It wasn't. We made it up. See? But these figures, these characters that stand for I am, and I am, are the male and the female, which is in all of us. So the name of God is I. Identify people by their name. God's name is I am. So when somebody says to you, who is God? You say, I am. It is I. The higher consciousness is I. So when Jesus says, ask anything in my name, ask anything in the way I tell you via meditation, and I will do it. That does not mean Jesus will, because Jesus said he can do nothing. It means I will do it. And what did Jesus say? I and the Father are one. That means I is the center of your consciousness. I am that I am. So as you ask in the way that Jesus said, you raise yourself to the higher consciousness, you come to the center of your own existence, which is God, which is I, in that place above human thought, and there, that which is the I will do, as long as you ask simply for that power, that wisdom, that understanding to come pouring down and to lift you up above all of these things, which are the things of the lower mind.
In the stillness of the night, hear the whispers call. Discipline and consistency stand strong through it all. Stepping out the ego, embracing the true self. Mind over matter, can rely on no one else. Oh, you are the key, unlock what's within. Consistency and discipline, that's the way we rise. Free eyes to see the truth.
but knowledge is the peak. 3 eyes to see the visions unfold. You're your own team. Be brave.